Hi everyone, I hope you're all happy and healthy. Welcome to this video on flexibility and mobility. Today I'll be going over a few exercises and stretches that will not only improve your flexibility and mobility, but also improve your overall posture and increase your strength. We're going to get started with cat-cow, which is a really great spinal stretch and a spinal warm-up. Not only good for improving your posture and your balance, but also just relaxing yourself and relieving yourself of stress. So coming onto our hands and knees. Knees under our hips, hands under our shoulders. We're going to exhale and curve your spine towards the ceiling, sucking your belly button towards your spine. And inhaling, curving your spine and pushing your belly button towards the floor. Do this along with your own breath. Try not to rush it. Okay, so the next stretch we're going to do is a forward fold. Grab your yoga strap or a bathrobe strap. This will just be helpful if you can't reach your toes. I have my feet slightly wider because of my stomach being in the way. You can either do it this way or put your feet together like that. So the legs flat against the floor, your toes facing the ceiling. Grab this. We're just going to raise our arms toward the ceiling, stretch our spine, inhale, and then on our exhale, forward fold, wrapping the strap or bathrobe around your feet. I don't know if you can see, but just wrapping your yoga strap around your hand like this, just so it doesn't slip out of your hands and you have a really good grip on that. So, just keep your back straight, legs against the floor. Inhale, and on our exhale, we're going to suck our stomachs in and forward fold. Inhale, and doing this will help you get as far as you possibly can. If your maximum stretch is here, that's absolutely fine. Keep it here. You don't want to injure yourself or, you don't want to be in any discomfort. So if this is where you are, hold it there and just breathe normally in through your nose and out through your nose. If you want to go further, like I said, inhale. On your exhale, suck your stomach in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, straighten your back. On your exhale, forward fold. You can get your hands behind your feet or onto your toes, that's great. Once you get to your maximum stretch, just not drop your head, but just keep your head in line with your spine. Don't crunch your shoulders towards your ears. And just enjoy this position by breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. The Next stretch is downward dog. I'm sure many of you have heard of it or have done it. If you have really tight hamstrings, it's good to do it against the wall, so you can put your heels up against the wall and get the full stretch. If you don't have the space against the wall, if you've got yoga bricks or a towel that you could roll up and put under your heels, that will really help you get the most out of this stretch. So I like to prepare myself or set myself up for downward dog. Putting your feet together, your toes together, your knees as wide as your mat. Just stretch your arms forward and just have a good side body stretch. Rest your head on the floor. Just take a few breaths here, aligning yourself for your downward dog. This is really good for stretching your hamstrings as well as your upper body and increasing your strength in your arms as well as your legs. So on your inhale, come up, hands in line with each other. You're not going to push through your wrists. Engage your fingers and push through your fingers, making sure your fingers are flat against the floor. And curl your toes under. Push your heels back and push your tailbone towards the wall. You don't want to arch your back like this. And just relax your head, drop it down, engage your fingers, engage your legs, pushing your shins towards the floor. Just breathe normally in through your nose, out through your nose. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so the next one is an over shoulder mobility exercise. This is also really great for increasing your back muscles, improving your posture, and of course the mobility of your shoulder. Grab yourself a broomstick if you have one. If not, your yoga strap or bathrobe strap will work. The best way to do this, the best way to perform this exercise, is laying flat on the floor with your feet hip width distance apart, just so that when you perform the exercise you're not arching your back and extending it and then therefore not improving your posture. So because my stomach is in the way again, I'm just going to do it on my shins. So just place your hands as far as you need to in order to get your arms all the way back. Okay, so like this one side. Lying on the floor, arms stretched over your head, you're just going to push your shoulders, your arms back in a controlled manner towards the base of your spine, and then bring it up again. Just breathe normally in through your nose, out through your nose. So using a broomstick is better because it's solid. You're not messing with the alignment of your hands and your arm, whereas with the yoga strap it's easy to sort of twist your wrists around to make the exercise easier. And like I said in the beginning, just go as far as you need to. So if your hands are here, that's fine. As you practice these, you'll gradually get your hands closer and closer together. And that's basically the goal anyway, so increasing the mobility and flexibility in your shoulders. So you can do this as many times as you want. Another really great one is just bringing your arms, bringing your hands shoulder width apart, and then just raising the stick. And just stretching your shoulders. If you are really tight in your shoulders, a great way to practice that or get to that point is putting your hands towards your bum and then just slowly moving further and further away, moving your bum further and further away from your hands, keeping your arms straight. And you'll feel a really good stretch in the front of your shoulders. What we're going to do is deep squat. If you know that you're not very flexible and you won't be able to go down into this position, it'll be really good to start off holding something stable and just gradually lowering yourself down. The more you practice these, the better you'll get with these stretches and exercises. So yeah. So let's get into it. Putting your feet slightly wider than your hips, toes facing outwards, lowering your hips down towards the floor, placing your hands in front of your chest and your elbows into your knees. Keeping your back straight, and just breathe here for a few breaths, sorry. If you can hold it for a few minutes, that's really great. If you want to increase the intensity, just putting your hands in front of you, keeping your back straight, shoulders down. Cool. If you want to go even further, put your feet together, heels flat on the floor, lower yourself down. This is a really good stretch for lower back pain, as well as increasing your mobility in your hips and massaging your kidneys and abdominal organs. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. If you didn't, please let me know. Your feedback would be much appreciated. And yeah, stay tuned.